Hello everyone. Today's we are going to discuss about motivation theory, where first theory is about Abraham Maslow's theory of motivation. So Abraham Maslow's theory of motivation is one of the most well-known and highly used motivation theory. It was introduced in 1943 by Abraham Maslow. So Maslow's motivation theory is a way of describing the various levels of human needs, starting with the most basic needs to the most complex needs. So this is what the Maslow's, after doing some study, he suggested that human needs are going from basic needs or primary needs to the secondary needs. As you can see in this particular pyramid, it starts with the physiological needs, safety and security needs, love and belongingness, self-esteem, and last one is a self-actualization. So Maslow's theory revolves around the idea that our unmet needs motivated us to ascend the hierarchy so that we can satisfy them. He suggests that we have a built-in desire to fulfill of them until we eventually reach the top of the hierarchy, which is a self-actualization. So this means reaching our full potential and the highest level of psychological development as the body and the ego have achieved their needs. Maslow expanded on his theory in his later life, and Maslow represent the theory in these 5 stages. As you have seen this diagram, it starts with the physiological needs, safety need, love and belongingness, self-esteem, self-actualization. Let to understand one by one. Once we talk about physiological needs, means our basic need, roti, kapda, makan, right? Means any human being require food, water, air, shelter, sleep, clothes. This is the basic requirement of any human, that is known as a physiological need. For example, a hungry person will focus on finding food rather than worrying about social relationship or personal growth. For example, I am not able to manage my meal which is required per day, then I am not going to focus on any other needs. I must try to get or to earn money so I can fulfill my requirement to have a food. Second one is the safety need. So safety needs, Maslow suggests that the safety concern are the next most important needs in the hierarchy. Once we prevent the more immediate threat of death by satisfying the physiological need, our motivation then turns to find safety to further ensure our survival. So in safety, we think about personal safety, financial security, health and well-being, and protection from any accident or injury. So our safety is a second most priority, right? For example, a person will look for a stable job or secure living condition once basic survival is ensured, right? Job securities, we look for that. Now third one is love and belongingness. Love and belongingness is also known as a social needs. After securing safety, individuals desire social connection and meaningful relationship like family, friends, some intimacy, a sense of belongingness in a group, right? People we do not have such a connection and sense of belongings to a person, family or group can be susceptible to loneliness, right? And maybe go in depression or something like that. So it is always important to have a social needs, right? Then for example, what is the example of it? After feeling safe, a person may seek friendship or romantic relationship to feel connected, right? Fourth one is a self-esteem. So self-esteem is related to the ego and self-respect. The next most important need in Maslow's opinion are esteem needs, which he suggests are twofold. The first level of esteem is the need of respect from others in the form of recognition or attention or maybe a status, and the second level of esteem, which is Maslow suggested even is more important, is the need of self-esteem in the form of strength, confidence or competency or mastery and independence. Maslow closely associated this level with each other and suggests that people can derive both form of esteem from succeeding at the work and other activities that command self-respect and respect from others. that is all about self-respect, to achieve some achievement, confidence, some more appreciation and recognition and status from others. That is known as a self-esteem. A person may strive from promotion to work to feel valued and respect, right? This is an example of self-esteem. Last but not least, self-actualization need. This self-actualization needs is about a personal growth and fulfillment. This is the final stage and represent the pinnacle of the hierarchy. Maslow here suggests that once humans reach this stage, they have realized their full potential and have become the best possible version of themselves. According to Maslow, we can only reach this level once we have mastered the previous need as earlier levels. So self-actualization is more of a result than a need. Focusing on the end goal strongly motivates many people to reach the top of the Maslow's hierarchy. So we add into the creativity, problem solving, and we believe in overall personal development and growth and fulfilling one's purpose. This is the here example. An artist may pursue creative expression even without financial reward because it brings a sense of fulfillment. Now let's see what are the key principles of Maslow's theory. So it's always progressive order, flexible in nature, motivation is continuous, and self-actualization is rare. How we can apply this motivation theory in a business? So Maslow's theory is widely applied in the workplace and HR practice for purpose of the employee, to give the employee benefits, to do a work in a team, for the team building and for career development. So Maslow's theory highlight that the motivation is multi-layered and influenced by satisfaction of basic needs as well as the higher needs or primary needs to the secondary needs. So Maslow's argued that these levels are going in a hierarchy, and these all 5 levels needs are very much important once we talk about employee motivation. Let me give you a very quick again a level of Maslow's. Remember all the 5 levels: physiological needs, food, air, water, shelter; safety needs, health, employment, property, family safety, own safety; love and belongingness, we look for friendship, family, right? Self-esteem, self-confidence, achievement, respect from others, earn some status, right? And self-actualization, it's all about creativity, morality, spontaneity, acceptance, and to be more about fulfillment or to achieve some inner self development. That is a self-actualization. So I hope you understand about Abraham Maslow's theory of need, or it is called as a hierarchy theory of need, right? Thank you.